In this video, we're going to be going over a couple new Instagram features on their insights and analytics that are some big game changers for you. The first of these is something called Reel Like Insights, and what this does is it will show you on your Reels and your analytics exactly when in the video someone is liking the post. So you'll be able to see, okay, maybe I get a lot of likes the very first second because a lot of people like it right away. Maybe there's a certain time, like in this graph, you can see a spike here, and it'll show you the time in the video, and you'll be able to go back and say, okay, did I say, hey, if you guys are enjoying the video, like it real quick, and that's when it shot up? Or is there a certain thing I'm talking about? Is there something that is happening? And I can see from there, hey, maybe this strategy is working, this strategy isn't working. So there's a couple different pieces of analytics you can gather from this. So this will give you a lot of insight into what parts of your video people are liking, or what types of call to actions. If you're asking for likes at a certain point, it'll show you that insight as well. So that's the first one. The second one is you're also going to be able to see something similar called carousel like insights, where you're going to be able to see when people are liking which carousel post people are liking on your Instagram. So if you post a carousel with, let's just say, 5 different photos, you're going to be able to see which one is getting the most likes and interactions. And then you can gather some insight from there saying, okay, maybe my first image isn't doing great, but people are liking it on the third or the fourth one. Maybe they're more interested in that content. And then you can adjust your strategy and kind of just keep improvising from there based off of those analytics. So you'll be able to have that on Reels and on your carousels as well. Another insight update that they are launching is post-level demographics. So what post-level demographics are is on individual posts, you're now going to be able to see the exact demographics that people are viewing your post from. So their age, their gender, etc. So you're going to be able to get a little more insights into what type of content is pushing what type of audience, because we can see how many follows come from a post, but being able to see what type of people are viewing that post can help gauge what content you should be moving forward with or you shouldn't based off of your goals, or even comparing it to your overall account insights as well. And the final insight update that Instagram has pushed through is a retention feature. So this is on Reels and videos. So the retention chart will show you exactly when people dropped off the video. If they're skipping a certain part, they're going to give you a graph here, and it'll just show, okay, what did I talk about at this part of the video? If people are dropping off the first couple of seconds, maybe your hook isn't good enough in your video. If it's a little bit later in the video, maybe you switch topics. Maybe you kind of drew out a point too long and it didn't get interesting, or you weren't storytelling enough, something along those lines. So you're going to be able to see, paired with this graph, just when people are dropping off, but also being able to see when people are liking as well. So combining these two together, I think you'll be able to push your content a lot further, because retention is one of the biggest factors for the different algorithms on social media. They want people to stay on their platform as long as possible. So if you're understanding your retention and say, hey, I get a lot of people drop off the first 4 seconds, 3 seconds, maybe your hook isn't good enough. Maybe you're not grabbing their attention. If it's a little bit later, maybe it's not as good of storytelling. People are losing interest, points are drawn out too long, etc. So those are all the new Instagram analytics and insights that they've rolled out recently. You should see these in your account pretty soon, but these should help up your content game and know kind of what content to post.